undo the first part of your life. You know, you started transitioning so early compared to me, you know, and it was, if I was in your position, there's so many people that would, you know, give a lot, maybe anything for the years that you're going to have. And hopefully you have a great support system around you. Hopefully there's been other responses. You know, I've only saw Winter Wind's response to your video, and I'm not sure all of the other response that I saw Carmatic too also. I'm not sure if you've gotten positive. I'm not sure if it's been constructive. I'm not sure if you feel differently today than you did when you made this video, because it's been a couple weeks. But it is, you're always changing, you're always moving, and hopefully you get to a place where it's not about shame. It's not about, you know, you're a beautiful person. You've accomplished so much. You have done the impossible. You've faced your biggest fear. And you did it. If you're not feeling incredibly empowered, then you should be, because, you know, people don't choose to do that. It takes so much courage. So, you know, for me, it's always been, I need to get me. I need to be comfortable with me. Like, it's not that you can't change the world. You can only change yourself. And I can't educate everyone on trans. I try, you know, I do videos and I talk to people in my life, and I try to make sure that I'm operating from a place of power, as far as I'm not ashamed of being trans. And, you know, it's my belief that that's the key, that in the end the world will figure it out, that at least the smart people, the ones that I want to be around, are going to be, you know, they're going to figure it out, and it's not going to matter. And it doesn't matter if they know you're trans or not. And you're going to find, you know, the boy that you are going to end up with, he's going to be amazing. He's not going to be focused on, you know, a silly thing like who you were when you were 13 years old, or 4 or 1, because it doesn't matter. He's going to know who you are right now, or right then, whenever it happens. And so hopefully, I don't know, you know, it's hard to give people advice. Maybe you ask for it. I certainly wouldn't give you any feedback if you didn't. But I do feel like your video was honest, and it was, you know, it was where you are. And it's really good that it was clear enough and honest enough that I felt like I could give you some more information. In any case, you know, the impact on me of your video, and probably everyone who is, well, most people who are trans, when you said, yeah, 99 or most trans women don't pass, probably every trans woman is saying, oh yeah, that's me, I don't pass. So you're pushing buttons built like on, you're pushing buttons in the trans community that cause us to not support each other. We're not lifting each other up. We're pushing each other down. I remember the first time that I was in the doctor's office at an endocrinologist, and I was sitting in the waiting room, and I saw this trans woman, and I know she was trans, and I know she saw me. We had eye contact, and she knew that I was trans. but we couldn't talk to each other. And I sat there and thought about it for so long, and I've thought about it many times since. I know that person could have been a friend for me, but I didn't want to trigger any negative response from them. And for me, it wouldn't trigger that, but that's not the norm, and therefore we're all separately existing. It's incredibly difficult to meet other people and be in a community that's supporting you, and I think that's why we chose to come to YouTube. So anyway, I'm probably close to 10 minutes, but I never time my videos, and I always suck at this, but I hope you'll continue talking about what you're feeling. I hope that you can take feedback of other people and get to a place where you realize that it's not you, it's the world. It is tough to be trans every single day. It's going to be a challenge for the rest of your life. But there's also benefits, and there's also advantages to being trans. So anyway, hope this makes sense, and that you keep the conversation going, and I'll definitely try to catch up on your videos and learn more about you, because I really do think there's Pittsburgh Steelers fan, I was born in Pittsburgh. I think there's probably like tons and tons of things that we have a lot in common, and that's why I joined YouTube, is just to meet people who are similar in some ways. So thanks for sharing, and I hope I've said at least one thing that you find the value. So thanks.